Since we're planning to be traveling over the winter, we are thinking a lot about building up our immunity and stuff, because last year we were so sick the whole winter basically. It felt like it compared to how we normally are, and I think a lot of it was due to the fact that we were in new places with new germs and all that kind of stuff. So today we're gonna do what's in our medicine cabinet. We honestly really try to use as little medicine as possible and work on preventative measures. So what we have for preventative stuff, we've got the 1000 milligram vitamin C. For the kids we have the 500 milligram. For us we have the vitamin. You take 3 a day, so sometimes we take 3 a day. So we figure, well, getting anything in there is better than nothing. I do feel like taking it spread out is a little bit better than just getting it all in your system at once. I don't know if that's science, but in my mind it makes sense that it would work better and your body would get more of it if it's not all at once. I don't know. This year we're trying something new, Echinacea and Gold Seal. The company that we use for our vitamins is called Life Source Vitamins. We're actually a distributor, so if you want to buy anything, I'll link it below. You can put in our name, which is Tico+Tina. That would be awesome! Basically it just gives us credit to buy more. For our children we have just the children's multivitamin and minerals. The thing that we like about Life Source is that there's no artificial colors, preservatives, sweeteners, no yeast, gluten, wheat, corn, soy, or milk. So it's non-allergenic, and it has just a ton of great stuff in it. All of their vitamins are like that. This is something we had gotten a long time ago. It's called Nutri-Rain Dietary Supplement Spray Defense. It's for helping build up your immunity. It has acai. When people say acai, I don't know. I hear acai on the radio. I don't know how it's supposed to really be. Acai. That's what it looks like. Echinacea, some other roots, some flowers, golden seal root. Anyway, we also have Humphrey's 100% natural cold relief, and this is more really for a younger kid, because when they're younger you can't give them as much stuff, but we still have this, and I could see maybe giving some to the kids if they're starting to seem like they have sniffles or whatever. This is something we're trying a little bit new this year. It's a Thieves essential oil from Young Living. I think what we're going to probably do is put a little bit behind their ears just as a little bit of preventative. These are supposed to be really good for keeping stuff away, I think. This is another new thing that we're trying this year. It's called Wellness Fizz. I read on a blog a review between Emergency, Airborne, and a couple other immunity boosting things. This Wellness Fizz rated the best as far as natural, and it has just a bunch of great stuff in it. In the very sad event that we do have colds or flu or whatever, use Equate brand mostly. Vapor rub, we have cough drops. I don't really know where we got these. Usually just get something with menthol, and this has eucalyptus, which is really good for opening up airways. Children's Motrin, and we like to get the kind that is dye-free, but I definitely like the children's Motrin better than any of the other options. Anything else that we've tried, and believe me, we tried a lot of things last year, just wasn't as good. This is something we tried new last year, which was Equate Cold Relief. It just comes in a big box that has a bunch of them, which is what we felt like we needed at the time. Thankfully, still have a lot left, although hopefully we won't have to use them. It's just fast relief of nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, headache, and body ache, sore throat, sinus pain, and pressure. That's a lot of things. And I don't mind the flavor. David wasn't super fond of it. I felt like it helped, at least. And I talked about this in another video. The tea that we make for persistent coughs, just coughs in general. This is Elecampane. It's organic. Got it from Amazon. It's just a really good expectorant and just helps. I also have sinus relief. I do have a video about how I normally try to get rid of sinus headaches. Well, actually, not try. It works every time, as long as I catch it right at the beginning. I have this little technique that I use that's very natural, no medicine, nothing. It takes about 5 minutes usually to get rid of sinus headaches like that. But in the event that I don't catch it in time, or just in general that have just like congestion and stuff, Sinus Relief Quality Plus. I don't really know much about them, but it's really cheap. It seems a little bit suspicious to me on the one hand. On the other hand, if it works, that's pretty cool. This is another thing we're trying new this year. It's Young Living Breathe Again Essential Oil Roll-On. Several different kinds of eucalyptus are in here, plus some other stuff. It's just for helping to open up airways. I imagine it's somewhat similar to this, but I think this might be a little bit better. Maybe a lot better. I don't know, I haven't had to try it yet, and frankly I don't want to have to try it, but I have it. Some of this winter we're planning to be in Mexico with my parents, and it's just not very easy to get the stuff that you're looking for there. For thermometers, we just have this one, ADC Temple Touch. I do really like the kind that you just hold like this. We also have a forehead one. I'm never quite sure how accurate these things are. So then something we've also been dealing with lately is that Maybe has been having a rash on her hands. I don't know, it seems to be an allergy to maybe some kind of soap, and the winter definitely doesn't help with dryness and stuff. But we have Cortisone 10, which helps a lot. We also have Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula. This is more of like preventative for dry skin. Also Vaseline, like when she's going to bed, and maybe when she's washing dishes or something like that, just to keep her hands protected. And I sometimes use that too, but I really like this for my hands, and I use a little bit on my face even too, on my cheeks, especially thinking of going south where it's drier. It's not medicine, But most of the time, if we get a headache or something like that, we like to use ibuprofen. The way that my doctor explained it at some point is that ibuprofen works through the kidneys, which since there's 2 of them, it's a little bit better, and the other stuff works through the liver, I guess. I don't know. I also use the Equate chewable aspirin to have these on hand because if I start to feel like tense, slight headache back here, then I'll just take one, and usually that kind of keeps it away. Generally speaking, I think that's like stress related or if I slept bad. And that's it. That's what we have in our medicine cabinet. You can check below, and I'm going to do a post on all this stuff and link to everything. Let me know what's in your medicine cabinet. As always, stay clever, folks, and stay healthy. We try to do things a little bit more naturally and what's the word? Preventative. I don't know.